December 8th, 2013. This is the ISON 3D model. We're looking straight down, guys. I've got it tilted as flat as you can get it. Notice the date is the December 8th. Now, ISON, it seemed to hold the 3 million mile per day speed longer than it was predicted in the original model. That could be because when it broke up, guys, it lost that mass when it went from several large pieces to thousands of pieces. Then that mass of that central group was broken apart. It didn't have the back pull. That gravity of the sun was not as strong. So it was able to maintain that outward speed faster. That's what I think happened. But now notice as we go forward in the day, it's the 25th. Now it's directly over the orbit of Earth in this model. See that? 24th, it's very close. Now, on the 28th, it originally was coming straight over Earth. So it's going to pass over before Earth gets to the center of that line. Now, of course, you've got following debris and a fanning out pattern. Now, the other question was, since we're not getting a lot of satellite images, if you were using a ground-based telescope, where would you possibly look? What would be close coordinates? And notice this is the same dates. Also, because ISON is ahead of this model, I'll show you a couple things. But if you're watching that, watch the area of Lovejoy, guys. If you get one, watch space weather and see if they get some tomorrow. But I'm going to move, this is ISON up now. I moved it up December 9th because it's ahead of itself. It may be up to 2 to 3 days by the time it gets out here. All right, December 8th, Lovejoy is at 62227 AU. Notice that. On the 9th, notice Earth distance of ISON, 627 AU. Now, that's not the exact intersection because there's a difference in the sun distance in the AU, but it will give you a very close idea of the sky, and that would be neat to be watching Lovejoy. Get us some glow from Lovejoy, which is very bright. I'll show you the images and get a reflection or a shot of ISON in it. Now, the reason I say that is I've been watching this camera on SETI H1A for days, and you can see that's Lovejoy climbing just out of this window, guys. And imagine being on a spacecraft ahead of Earth in orbit around the sun. That's what stereo, and you get to get up and walk into the back and look out the back window. That's exactly what you're doing. Now that's Comet Lovejoy coming up there in the image. ISON's path is coming across it. It's not on this camera. It is on the other cameras. But here, if you're watching, that comet is Lovejoy right there. Now it's also over the Pleiades star system to the left. And I'll show you where ISON on the other image, the debris field of that. So as you're watching Lovejoy there, we may get some pictures of ISON. And you see ISON is the V in the top right. Don't look at the object on the left. It's a gaseous planet that is never ignited. But anyway, Lovejoy would be going straight up. Now here, the latest images, good images of both. Lovejoy's climbing. Now you see that it has a light. It is glowing. It still has that CN2 green gas glow. It's not a sun diver. So if we get a close shot of those, that would be great. We may get an idea of the spread. Not sure we will, but there is a crossing. And I think the models are a couple of days apart there, so that we may just look up and see it. But guys, tonight at 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central, I got in touch with Paul Begley this afternoon. He has his show again, 7:30 Eastern Time. 3-hour show, and he's invited me to call in, and we're going to talk about this. I'm going to put a link at the end of the video. Guys, it's a great show. It's one of the best of all the shows on because it mixes a little bit of everything. It's got the Word of God. It's got science. It's got people calling in with news from around the world. It's really, to me, better than any of the other shows there. Not just because I call in once a week or so. I listen when I'm not there. It's a good show. Join us tonight. Heads up.